Jub Jub hiding there behind the scrub, and this should be interesting. He's got no clue what's about to happen. Oh, there we go. Woohoo! So good morning everyone. Today we're going to be taking Thor's group out. I've been asked quite a few times lately about the pride, and one of the questions was, how do they change from being these youngsters to these teenagers, and then now what they are is these adults? Do I see or notice any distinct behavioral changes? And I think that is a good topic of conversation, and that is what I'll be talking about in this little video today. I'm not sure if you can see that, guys, running down the road. That's a Blackback Jackal. The jackal on this farm will not run down the road like this. They will just zoot off into the bush, which I think he is just done. So there he is. He's just behind that green bush, to the left of that green bush. Not sure you can see him on this camera. Blended nicely into the shade. A little Blackback Jackal. Not such a little one, actually that's quite a big one. Alright, so there was a really cool sighting of a Blackback Jackal. It is one of our little carnivores that hang out here on the farm. It's a heavily persecuted animal around South Africa and further north. And the reason being is farmers see jackals as pests. Alright, so arriving at the enclosures, and I want you guys to watch how the lions get excited about what's about to happen. So they kind of know, and they see how I approach, and you'll see they'll all be kind of doing nothing, and then there's this realization, we're going for a walk. Who's excited about going? Who's excited? Look at all of you. Do you think these lions know what's about to go down? Hey? I think they do. But you know, it's always the girls to arrive first. But here comes Charlie. Thor is the last one for a change. Anyway, let's let these puppy dogs out. All right. Please don't eat my camera. Don't eat the camera, don't knock the camera over. Hello, big boy. They are having a blast. And off she goes. Lions on the rock, lions on Lions Rock. I love it up there. Hello, Jub. Hello, Jub. Oh. Hello, Gilly. And down she goes. Oh, up she goes. Oh, wow. That's cool. Just don't jump on me. I'd be a flat pancake. Hello, my girlie. Rolling around in the doo-doo. Oh! We let the lions do their thing. He's just really going mad. Never a dull moment. These guys have so much energy. And it's actually quite warm now. It's not as cold as it was. The days are really, really nice. Really, really pleasant. But yeah, we've got this temperature fluctuation between very, very chilly in the morning where you dress like a snowman, and then suddenly temperature just goes zoop, soaring, and then we got these midday highs of about 25 degrees. So not unpleasant to be here. Hello, boy. Oh. Let Charlie be grumpy over his doo-doo. That's what I told Charlie does, Charlie Brown. Thor doesn't really care much for stealing that. He just wants to be a lion, mark his territory. Oh. These guys are crazy. Crazy kids. Not such kids anymore. Alright, so might as well start talking about the transitions and what are those behavioral changes in terms of not in terms of their characters, like a meet the characters, not in terms of what's Charlie's character like or what's Thor's character like. It's not what I'm talking about here. What I'm talking about here is behavioral changes when a lion goes from cub to teenager. Is a marked change, and then from teenager to adult. So we'll address first cub to teenager. So there's very many similarities between humans and lions in this regard. One of my friend's kids, when he started hitting 12, 13, it suddenly wasn't cool for dad to give him a kiss or a hug when he dropped him at school. And that was a telltale sign of some of the changes. So, you know, whereas all of his life, no problem, all of his school career, no problem, you'd always give a hug and a kiss. Now suddenly he's telling his dad, no, that's not cool. And so when you're talking about a cub turning into a teenage lion, suddenly things that they used to love as cubs, they don't really enjoy anymore. So it could even be some of the things that you did for affection, blowing in their face, or you know, tickling them under the chin, or touching them in a particular place on their body, and they used to enjoy that thoroughly. And now suddenly that's not cool. So that's one example where the cubs become teenagers. She's seen something. Look at those ears. Okay. And she's off. Okay, so I think we can all get what I'm saying about that change between being this kid that is tolerant of everyone and is friendly towards everyone, and there's no problems, no issues, and then suddenly they start to become more picky, they start to become more selective. Now it's the same thing with these guys. So when they go from cub to teenager, now in the lion's case, cub to teenager is about 2, 1.5, 2, and we have Jub Jub hiding there behind the scrub, and this should be interesting. Let's see what she does. And he's got no clue what's about to happen. I'm going to stick on her, but no, yes, nothing. Oh, foiled. Foiled. Oh, there we go. Woohoo! I love that play. There's another example. So thank you, girls, for demonstrating that, because what actually transpires from cub to teenager is that suddenly we're too cool to play like cubs anymore. So cubs, every time you would be around them or take them out, these cubs are always playing. And you guys are not demonstrating adult qualities now, they're demonstrating cub qualities, but I will get to that. And it's just play. So wonderful to see. Okay, what's cool is, like humans that become adults, they run out of energy a lot quicker than the youngsters. So you can see already they're starting to slow down to a Kevin pace. which is wonderful. All the girls are here. Oh. Jub jub. Hormones. Didn't touch on that one. Why the behavioral change? Hormones. Sexual maturity, testosterone, oversupply of estrogen, progesterone, all of these hormones in males and females that start to come into their own. And normally when those awkward little teenagers, those ones with the mohawks, I'm talking about male lions here, not humans, and if you can relate to humans, the teenagers are starting to grow this stuff on their faces. It's like almost like a bum fluff, and it's not quite filling out properly. You know, a little bit on the top lip, a little bit on the chin, and some scraggly patches on the cheeks. Please, youngsters who follow me, don't unfollow me now because you think I'm taking the piss. I'm not. If you look at lions and you see young lions and they've got these mohawks and they've got a little bit of cheek hair, and you know, there's not quite a lot of mane hair on the shoulder. You'll see Charlie now as he walks by. You're going to see he's got nice full mane on his side there by his shoulder. It's even filling out even more, but he's got a nice full mane now. If I look back to when he was 2 years old, Charlie had this scraggly mane. Again, teenagers are starting to go through these awkward phases in their life. They start to act bizarre and weird too, and they're starting to find out who they are, guys. They're starting to figure out who they are in this world, as are these guys. These guys are starting to say, hey, who am I? What is my purpose here? And so they do it with each other. They're starting to figure out who they are with each other. It takes nothing away from the personality type of these 4 lionesses that I'm following now. Nothing away from their personalities. Their personality types still bubble through from time to time. But while they're going through this awkward teenage phase, they can be tricky. And I'll tell you why I say that. Why they become tricky is they start to push the boundaries. Now when you see teenage humans pushing the boundaries and the parents are going, oh, I don't know what's got into so-and-so. She never or he never used to backchat. Backchat? What? These lions backchatting? Never, ever. Why would these lions backchat? Never, never, never. But they do. So when they get to 18 months, 2 years of age, they start to backchat. So when you say, hey, Nej, do you want to get in the vehicle? And Nej says, no, Kev, I want what's in your meat bag. And so she challenges you and she says, give me your meat. And I say, no, Nej, you know the rules. You can't have the meat, it's mine. Possession's 9/10 of the law in a lion pride. And then they're going, yeah, we know that. But we're breaking the rules. And that's what teenagers do. So teenagers break the rules. They do naughty things. What's happening with these lions is they are really going through a complicated phase in their life. And then what the average folk out there would go and say is, you know what? These lions are gone cuckoo. And I'm not going to work with that lion anymore, or that lion has got an attitude, or that lion's got an issue. Now imagine if we had to say that about a human. You know what, I'm writing that human being off because he or she has an attitude, he or she has an issue. So you know what, I'm not part of this. I'm done, I'm out of here. Can't do that, can we? And nor should we with these guys. So what needs to happen is you actually just need to nurture them through their teenage years, and then they change into the next phase, and the next phase being from teenager or adolescent to adult. And you're going to take me right through the felt, yeah? Okay, let's go like that. Adventurous. adventurous. Let's go. Come on. The change from that adolescence into adulthood is not as marked. It's a little bit more subtle, but it's still there. The change you will notice. You will be there. You'll come there one day and you'll look at this group and you'll go, you know what? You guys have matured, and you can just see the look. You can see it in their faces. You could see it in their body language. You could see it in everything that they do. You can see it even in the way that they conduct their behavior amongst themselves. Yeah, I think that is the telltale sign. This has been one hell of a walk. Oh, it's been one of the walks that has certainly put in a lot of steps from my perspective. And now, whoa, look at that. Sure. Oh. Easier ways to get a drink, Nej. You're wet. You're wet. Look at you. This lion is a crazy cat. Guys, yeah, as you can see, the lions thoroughly enjoy going on these walks, but I do too, to be honest. It's really good to get outside, kind of smell the roses, so to speak, and you know, just when you're having a down day like some of us do have, especially during this crazy times, or these crazy times that we're living in, going on a good walk with your dog, in this case with some lions, is refreshing. It's good for the soul. It's soul enriching medicine. So yeah, I always say on my Instagram, go outside, hug a tree. I literally mean it. I do hug trees. So I take tree hugging to the next level. I love being outdoors in nature. It's my life. It's my God-given gift, actually. It's a blessing. There's no doubt about that. And it is a blessing to be able to spend time with these animals. And look at that, like good cats, all walking back with me home. Please do subscribe, and then in that way you'll never miss out on another one of these videos and being part of these wonderful animals' lives. And if you want to go one step further than that and really help me with my mission and support the cause, you can become a member of the channel. Very easy. We'll make it super easy for you. Just scroll down to the bottom of the video and we'll put a little link there. You can become a member. Or if you want to go the long way around, you can just go to the channel, and next to the subscribe button is a join button. But from myself and Thor's group, until next time, bye.